Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to another video. This is gonna be Nurse versus what's it called? Adam Army. I'm probably gonna put a funny thumbnail or something. But it was like I think it was definitely Survivor Friends, but they were all playing Adam. It was pretty fun. So just an update, guys, on the course, the nurse course that I'm making. It's gonna a professional course. It's almost I already started the recording, so I'm already past the pre-production phase. We're now in the production phase, so which is the recording, the editing, and all that. So that's the update, and soon should be ready. Hopefully, before the next year, I want to be able to. Would be good to have already finished everything, so I can, have a release video for you guys. So right here, I'm kind of looking for them. Right there, they blew a gen finally, so I kind of have an idea where they are. I hate when you have corrupt, but then they kind of just hide. That's really annoying. That's why I use whispers as well, just so I don't have to deal with this. Like right now, I'm using whispers to find him, but it's not very clear exactly. I know he's in around this area, but not exactly where. Right there, I saw him finally. So whispers was pointing to that hill right there. Now, because I'm doing the commentary, I actually point out if I do any mistakes. I'm actually using this weapon here is actually a test for the course that I'm making, because if you guys don't know, I'm gonna cover like literally everything nurse and everything you cannot imagine. I'll also cover on the course, so it's a complete course. It's like actual like professional course, so from beginner to professional player. And one of the things I'm gonna cover is the actual weapons, the outfits, and why you should wear which which one has what type of advantages and things like that. So one of the reasons why I was playing with this weapon here was because I'm kind of having a feel for myself before I talk about that on the course itself. But see right there, that was some pretty good blinks right there. We got our first down already, and they're Survivor Friends, so their buddy is already waiting there for the save as usual, and clicking flashlights. And right there was kind of a you got outplayed type of moment. Probably cannot click those flashlights anymore now. And right there, I think I just noticed right now I'm actually using the add-ons. I'm not sure exactly why actually I put these add-ons. Maybe because I saw the Survivor Friends. I don't usually, because I normally 99% of my matches I actually 99.9% of my matches I actually don't use add-ons on any killer. But I don't remember why in particular I used for this. I guess no, that was not it. Yeah, I guess it's because I was doing the challenges on the Rift, and I was using some like stupid perks. So I think I put add-ons to compensate for that. That was probably it, if I remember. Maybe I forgot to take it off for this match. I don't remember. But yeah, I remember putting add-ons to compensate for the lack of good perks that I was using for the challenges on the Rift. But anyway, I was kind of, I don't know if you could notice there, but I was kind of trying to build more pressure while he was on the floor there. Especially because he was on a pallet, so it's pretty obvious that, more people are going to be around him trying to get that save. But, after I was sure I was already built my pressure and I kind of pushed everyone away, that's when I picked him up on the pallet, and, I didn't get stunned for it. So right now I'm trying to get him off the game, which I think he's the last one on hook. But, see, these guys are actually not dumb. They're doing a good job at protecting him from the tunnel, so they're playing pretty smart there. But they already got my ruin as well. I usually don't run Undying. I would run Undying, but that was also like another super good blink right there. Just a note. But the reason why I don't, because I like using whispers, because I hate having to find them, especially with Nurse, because she's really slow and all, hard to find them. So just annoying to me to the point where I actually use whispers just to find it, especially on the last kill, because I always get 4Ks, so it's really annoying to find the last person, so whispers helps with that. It just goes quicker, right there he was trying to stun me, but obviously I knew that, so I was kind of body blocking him with my body there, so he couldn't drop the pallet. He insisted anyway, and he got punished. So right there, that was the play. I'm coming back to the hook right now because I have a feeling on the force that someone is gonna hook him really soon. So I'm like, the force is telling me go back to that hook. That's what I did. And the reason for that is not only just to get him off the game, but because I want to find that person that's on the last hook, so it becomes a 3v1 as soon as possible. But also because leaving him on the floor like that slugging is gonna force the fourth player to come out of the gen to heal him. So I have complete like gen pressure on now. Right now I have like zero pressure, so this is like an actual bad moment. But right there I was able to find him, so now the pressure is back on. But in that particular moment before I had like zero pressure, which is like the worst scenario you want to have when you're playing killer. Right there, I'm looking at their names, so that's why I didn't commit to the chase there, because I saw it was not the Adam that I was looking for. You know, the one that's last on hook, the last hook. Right there, that was a read right there as well. I kind of knew he was trying to backtrack, so I blinked, you know, already in position, so to speak. So if he backtracked again, I would just, you know, do a quick swing there like you saw me do. And this Adam is still on the floor, so again, like a lot of pressure. And see right there why I was trying to find the guy, because he was the last one on hook. Now it's a 3v1. The scenario is a little bit more favorable. Right there, that was a camera mistake. I actually did not miss the blink. I just aimed the camera wrong. You know, when I tried to lunge, it was actually a lunge miss, not a blink fail. Right there, I was predicting that he was gonna, you know, be healing the other guy. So I came back to get a hit. Right there, perfect blink as well. Again, pretty textbook. Now, right there, that was a risky blink right there, because that was a high chance that blink could not have worked, because he had too many options there. That was a read. Obviously, I kind of read that he would try to drop the pallet, and I anticipated. But usually that's not a good thing to do, because you're putting yourself at risk. Because like if you didn't drop the pallet, for example, I would have just, you know, eat the stun for nothing, and I would have to wait my 2 blinks to charge again. So plays like that are usually risky, not always worth trying. But in that case, I was confident that was gonna work, so I did it anyway, and you know, it did work. But just, you know, nurse, there's sometimes it's not worth taking the risk. I mean, it's not that it's not worth, but you know, if I had to wait for the 2, that was a read again. If I had to wait for the 2 blinks to charge again, you know, you might as well wait for just the 1 blink and then finish him off. You know, it might be faster than actually missing the second blinks and having to wait those 2 to all charge all the way again. You know, that's what I mean. In terms of time, it might be better to actually eat the stun instead of taking the risk. That's what I mean. So this guy seems to be the best on the group. This one that I'm chasing right now. He seems to be the best of the 4 here on the chasing. But I mean, it's nurse, so you know, if you're a good nurse, they're gonna go down eventually. There's not much. Right there, I did not anticipate the dead hard, so he still got enough. I almost got him there, but he still had enough distance that I wasn't, you know, gonna hit with the lunge. That's also a good a point I can make that I see a lot of nurses do. You never want to try to lunge at a hit like that, because it's very clearly too much out of range. You know, I see too many nurses would have tried to hit right there and just eat the stun for nothing. The extra stun, right? Because you're actually missing the hit, so. You know, that's something I see a lot. You don't want to be that like thirsty for the hit. If you're not sure if it's not gonna hit, don't try to swing. Just eat the stun. And you know, that was a read as well. That was also another example of a risky blink. There was a chance he could have backtracked or do any kind of other movement, and I would have just missed the blink for free and had to wait for it to recharge again. Right there, he actually kind of tricked me in a way. He actually faked that he was gonna drop the pallet, but he didn't. Which was kind of risky as well on his part, because if I had to take the swing there, he would have gone down for free as well. He's pretty good. This guy is definitely the best of the group. Right there, I just, you know, my camera was just not pointed correctly, so I couldn't see him going around me. But if my camera was pointed correctly right there, I could have just swung at him easily, because I had the distance for that. You know, I just wasn't looking, so I didn't know. Right there, easy. Again, another good blink. Textbook. I say textbook because there's like a formula to blinking, you know, and you know, the reason why I say textbook is because I'm actually following that. I can tell that I'm following that formula, which I'm gonna cover on the course as well. Obviously, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do this. There's a formula to where if you follow the formula, you never miss your blink. Essentially, never, ever. You're never gonna miss the hit. You're guaranteed you're gonna get the hit if the formula is followed, you know. So if you blink a certain way, a certain pattern, for every type of situation, of course, but you know, there's a general formula to it. And right there, when I say textbook, it's just because I can see that I'm completely following it. Again, I think I'm chasing the guy with this left hook. Not sure why exactly, because at this point, I don't really need to tunnel. Like, it's already a 3v1. They have 2 gens to go. You know, it's pretty controlled. I'm not sure if he's the guy that left the hook. I'm not exactly sure why I decided to chase him. But anyway, it doesn't matter, right? As long as I'm chasing someone, it's better than chasing no one. Right there, that was textbook again. However, I think that was actually I'm not sure if that was actually not in range. I might have just missed the camera there as well on the aim. I feel like that was in range. I probably just, you know, didn't aim prop too much. I needed a little bit more to the left there, I feel, maybe to get the hit, possibly. This guy's still first hook. So yeah, I guess I did not tunnel then. Right there, yeah, that was fortunately I couldn't blink, you know, close enough for the dead hard, but I kind of had a feeling he was gonna do something there. Again, right, that's again just textbook, complete textbook. There's no chance when you follow the formula. There's no chance you're gonna get the hit, guarantee you. There's nothing they can really do to stop it. And he's dead? No, yeah, he's dead. Good. So that's only a 2v1 now, 3 gens. You know, there we go. You see, I'm not actually using Undying, but still nowadays I actually find Ruin to be a better perk than Pop Goes the Weasel. Because you can see, you know, as long as you have the pressure, you know, even if they destroy Ruin early, it still kind of, you know, works pretty well. And if they don't destroy it, like right now, if you can imagine, during all this end of the game, if the Ruin was still active, it would be like completely destroying them, the gens. Now, usually, like I get head on. I wouldn't say like often, so to speak, but because sometimes I know in my head I'm like, okay, there's a chance he has head on, you know. That thought goes to my head, but I go either way because I kind of don't care. So even though I have the thought that he kind of have that heart, sorry, a head on, I don't really try to play around it. I just, you know, let's see what happens, and I just go face first, so to speak. Because I mean, you know, I don't really care. Like, it's not like he's gonna get away from the chase just because he had on me. So usually I don't care. But I actually it goes through my head. Like, he probably has, you know, there's a chance that he has a head on, and I could try to play around it, but I normally don't. As you can see, like, it made no difference. He just essentially got down the same way. So this is what I meant. This is the solo reason why I use whispers in my builds when I'm playing publics, right? Because on tournament, you know, it's a different ball game. You don't really use whispers. You don't have to really, even. But for pubs, I just use, you know, whispers for this specific reason, because it just this part is just so boring. And if you 4K as much as I do, it's just so annoying, man. It gets annoying to have to. You just waste like so much time doing this. And like no one is getting anything from this, you know. It's like they're not making points. It's just like time wasted. I wish they would change that. The devs, there was a different like type of play style to the end game type of when it's only a 2v1. The 1v1 I think is stupid as well. The way they have the hatch, it should be pretty much a guaranteed kill for the killer. I think there shouldn't be a. You see right there what I mean? I know that he has hat on already, so I'm just gonna play around it this time. But he was pretty obviously he was trying to do that. He probably thought I was dumb enough because I fell for the first hat on, that he could easily do it again. But again, for them to be playing 4 Adams, they're obviously just kind of trying to have fun, so it makes sense that he would try a dumb play like that just to have fun, you know. Now I think, I'm not sure, but I actually might let them save each other here, because I think I was actually playing for pips on this game. When I do that, I always try to hook them, you know, 3 times. I always try, you know, I don't like sacrifice the game for it, but I always try to hook them 3 times so I can get the most amount of pips, you know. Usually, you know, 2 pips so I can wreck up faster. Yeah, so it seems I will let them save each other. Now, like I mentioned, I'm using pretty strong add-ons. Like, this combo is like the second best combo you can use for her. However, like I mentioned about the blink formula and everything, you know, you don't really need add-ons to play this well, you know. They're just kind of I don't know, like a small advantage. I don't know, but you don't really, need like actually need them to be able to perform this well. If you follow the formula and everything, like I'm gonna show on the course, that's why I play add-ons. Without add-ons, 99% of my games, because you don't really need them if you know what you're doing. It's not a big deal. They're just a little extra advantage, but that you don't actually need. It just kind of overkill type of way. If you want to go there, but I personally don't usually care to go overkill because it's not really necessary. Plus, it kind of I feel like it kind of takes off the challenge of the game, so it just becomes boring to just demolish people. Without add-ons, at least you have some kind of a challenge. You have to actually play well. You're not like being carried by the add-ons or anything like that. So yeah, guys, I guess that's the game. That was a pretty fun actually. I actually was hoping because I don't quite remember from my head the entire match. Now that I saw it, but when I'm making the post commentary, but I actually thought I played worse than this, but I guess not. I was actually hoping I could talk about a lot of mistakes that I did, but that just wasn't that many. And it seems like this match was actually the one that I got the rank one that I was trying to rank up again. Oh, by the way, regarding the intro, I already have Felix and Blight B3, but I still need to get the damn new killers and survivors, so that's the reason why I kind of had to hold out on the damn intro, but I'm working on it. So yeah, guys, this is a video. I tried to give some tips there. Hopefully it was useful for you guys. Something there to call to your attention. Just well, also give some fun commentary on the game as well. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Take care.